Yo, what's up guys, my name's Chow and exciting things are happening right now. The Ark is here. So to start this adventure, you will need to start a mini quest, which you can get from Trader Stan. This quest will eventually lead to the point that you get your own crew. There are a few stages in this quest. First off, you have to go to Umi in Ports, which will send you to Remington to meet her sister. The second stage is that you go to the bartender in your player-owned ports and she will send you upstairs for certain Mr. Gully. In the third stage you will have to talk to the jailer, who will then send you to the Draenor Pottery to talk to a Black Knight Sergeant. After you've collected this jolly crew, you'll be ready to go on your way towards the Ark. The main goal of this mission is find and defeat Jed. After a beautiful cutscene, of which I have no sound right now, you will land on the gorgeous Waiko, the main island of the merchants. This is the place where you will gain most of your chimes, the currency which is used in the east. Unfortunately, gold coins will get you nowhere. The chimes, however, can be used to get certain rewards, one of which being a pet. Now, there are a few ways of collecting chimes, one of which is woodcutting bamboo. To do this, however, you will need level 90 woodcutting, which is super high level. And this goes for all the skills in the Ark. For every bamboo you cut down and sell, you will get one single chime. If you choose to bundle them, however, you will bundle 5 bamboo and get a few extra chimes. This does require high level fletching. A good way of doing this though is grabbing yourself a dwarven tool if you still have it in your bank. Set it up for double resources and this will drastically speed up the grind. Another way of getting some chimes is go fishing, which also requires level 90. If you don't do this with a special rod, you will need bait, which you can get at a fish shop. For every fish you catch in Waiko, and for the higher tier you will need level 92, you can get a single chime. If you choose to cook them, however, they will go in stacks of 8, reducing them to nothing more than a fish oil. For each oil you will receive 10 chimes. Now if you happen to be level 94, you can go to Whale's Mall, where on the pier you can net up the fish without bait. If you are one of the lucky ones to still have some protein logs in your bank, you can bring them along to cook your fish. This is especially because these logs are stackable, which means you can stay there for quite a long time. These fish oils are also stackable, so you will never run out of space. And I'm quite sure the people that are fishing there with you will definitely cheer you on when you do this. There is a fire pit, but this costs you 500 chimes to use. At this pier there's also a fisherman, which will give you fishing contracts. These contracts will give you a few extra chimes and some extra XP. And the best thing is, you can keep everything you fish up. At some point you will have reached a grand total of 250 chimes. At this point, and before that of course, you can start talking to Boney and receive the quest to gather driftwood. This driftwood can be found on the uncharted areas and will have to be accessed by boat. To get to the islands, you will need resources, which will cost 50 chimes each. You will need 5 resources, so that's why I said you will need 250 chimes. Resources can be bought by talking to Rosie on the market. To get to these uncharted islands, you will have to travel from your boat, and there is a tab which states Uncharted Isles. For the purpose of getting driftwood, I chose to go to the small islands. This is mainly because you are only able to claim an island when you are done with the quest. On my first travel I was lucky enough to encounter a treasure chest, which had the other currency available in the Ark, the Taijitu, even though it might not be as rare as I think on the first island. These Taijitu can be used to buy trade supplies for your player-owned ports. So after this quest is done and you have delivered the driftwood, you can get back to the grind and travel to a bigger island which you can now claim. The island you see now is the one I have claimed, and I found it on a trip which cost me 25 supplies, which means 1250 chimes. It has 3 nodes, 1 hunter, 1 mining and 1 fishing, and a bank which will always be there, which is the boat you came with. So this is how far as I got for now, and I'm really excited to see what else this area will bring us. For now, I will just go back to the grind and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao!